Okay. There we go. That still doesn't look like it's live. Despite saying that it is. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Just really slow to update, I guess. Whatever. I guess I'll wait for Twitch to be up as well. Not that I have a whole lot to introduce. It's more the same. If you've seen any of my streams lately, you know exactly what I'm doing today. There we go. Oh, that was quick. Much faster than normal. Very nice. Alright, cool. Now I can officially say it again. That if you've seen any of my streams lately, you know exactly what I'm doing today. More the same. Just hunting compiler errors and the like. Finally got it up over 45% and over 50 too at that. Is that the same file? Either way, this one's definitely different. These names are so similar, I can never remember which files I've done, which ones I haven't done, which ones are like subclasses of others. Alright. And just get a new list. You're wondering, yes, I still have to eat salt. Yes, it still grows. Well, I burnt my mouth yesterday, I think. And now it's burning a lot. So that's fun. Bull pointers? What the? That's super weird. But whatever. Again, I'll something I'll check later when it's relevant. Oops. Oh. See, like that's like the exact same file name. All right. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, gross. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Oops. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. And now I can do... Oh, these are different. Okay, I think this one's also different, maybe. No? I need to... I'm hunching over. I can feel it. I need to not do that. Let me just get a new list. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't take that long anyway. Okay, so that's that one. Is that the same one? Yeah. God, these names are so long. It's annoyingly difficult to remember which files I've done and which ones I haven't done. Because there's one, they're all so long at this point. But also two, they're all super similar as well. So not only are they super long, they're also super similar to one another. As if one of those wasn't bad enough on its own. That's all those. Now I can do the actual errors and format it. Very nice. Oh, nice. Formatter errors and moving on. That's the file I just did, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, well. One wasn't terribly exciting, I have to admit. Did I do this one? See, this is what I mean. Like, have I... Have I done this file already? I think I have. It's formatted, at the very least. God. Let me just get a new list. Yay! Whoopee! Oh, that was all of them. Okay, that actually wasn't bad at all. Okay. Cool. Can I get more of those, please? Those are fun. I like those ones. Those are easy. Yeah, these are fine. Okay, dude. Have I feel like I didn't do this one. And I didn't. And that's it. Okay. Neat. That's the one I just did. Cylinder. Nice. Okay, cool. Quad. Imagine it's going to be more of the same. Yep. Cool. Oh, these ones are usually a little bit more involved. But maybe not. Maybe not. It's looking fine. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Did I do this one already? I feel like this one rings a bell, but apparently not. See, this is what I'm talking about. The ones I feel like I've done already, I haven't, apparently. But the ones that I have no recollection of doing, apparently are the ones I've already done. So, it is what it is, but it's very annoying if you're my memory. Because you think you remember one thing, and it turns out the opposite is true. What about it? What? What? Oh, well, I guess I can just do that. 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 And that. Okay. And then I will probably have to update that all here. Yep. 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 Yeah. All right. Ah, here's some ones I recognize. This I can just wipe. And that's it. Cool. Hey, I won't complain. Can I get a different file, please? Oops. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's just get a new list. Can I not get any closer? I swear, I usually... There we go. I'm able to sit a little bit closer. So I don't have to lean as far forward. Okay, but now I feel like I'm... Sure. Let's go with that. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, this is more comfortable, though. Okay. I guess I can't complain. This is definitely better for my shoulders. Which one is it? This one? Gotta be this one then, right? Okay, so then this one. Oh, this whole thing is the... I see now. I see. Man, I've done that before. I don't know why that was so hard for me to see. I've literally made that change before. This is the one I just did. See, this is what I mean. Like, I can never remember what the files are that I just worked on. Actually, yeah, let me... Find, okay, okay. Alrighty. Oops. Okay, surely that one I've done. Let's just get a new list. What are you talking about? I'm writing... I'm... What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything I'm doing. Also, if you have to pray something works, you're not a very good developer. People who pray something works never knew how it worked in the first place. I guarantee you that's not how it was written, like, back in the day. I'm literally working on a game engine. Like, what? What are you talking about? Also, in all honesty, you don't look that old to me. How old are you? Very cool. Very cool. Congrats. Okay, I'm older than you, so I don't know who you're calling you kids with your newfangled whatnot. I'm older than you, so if anything, you're the you kids to me. Incremental game based on real world CRM workflows. Huh? I mean, if you can find a way to gamify CRM so it's not as miserable, that's cool. Explain. How does clicking create your company? Oh, right. This is just a. Oh. What does memfree actually do? Oh, interesting. Neat. How do you build a client base? Because that sounds like the tough part of a real CRM. So I'm curious how you manage to make that part fun. Okay, if you say so, man. I'll take your word that it's fun, but like to me that doesn't sound fun. Like when I play a game, it's usually like the goal is to do something enjoyable. Following up with leads is not enjoyable. That's just normal work. Like why would you want to play a game of doing work? You don't even get paid for it. You might as well just do the work. The nice part about games and like that. I have autism. That does not sound enjoyable whatsoever. You like my dude, you can't dig through a nearly 5 million line code base of C++ without a little bit of neurodivergence. So like I just need you to think that through for a little bit. That doesn't sound like fun. I got to be honest. It sounds like work without getting paid. Okay, you do you. Like, I'll take your word for it again, but like, I'm just telling you, most people don't find CRM fun. Like, that's the thing I'm trying to get across to you. Like, you might find it cool and interesting, and that's awesome. You do you. That's great. I'm happy for you. Most people don't find that stuff exciting, and so making a game all about it seems like an uphill battle, but that's just my 2 cents. Maybe there's a bustling corner of the market for that. What do I know? Who am I to say? Hello, Fox. Welcome back. How are you today? Oh, oops. Oops. I literally have neither heard of either of those. I4. So I would put very big in nice hefty air quotes. But again, I'll take your word for it. What is it? Does that stand for something? Ooh, fun. Good luck. Let me know in 5 minutes how it goes. I've literally never heard of it. I've never heard of that or that other one that like I've never heard of either of those. Ah, okay. I see. Okay, hey, you do you. That sounds more like a board game though. So like a board game style like strategy game. Those are cool. Those can do well. Like board game style things. I could see that. CIV. Oh, Civ. Right. Again, I've played like not that many games. I played a lot of early 2000 games and then a few like story driven games of like PS4 era, but like that's it. I'm a shockingly not that big gamer for someone who writes games. I don't know. I think it's more fun to write them personally. I actually didn't play Ratchet and Clank, but it's like I didn't own it myself, but it is one I played at my friends' houses. So like that's the right era, but that's like not here. I can literally show you like my dolphin. Oh, whoops. Like these. Like these games basically. A lot of them are like, you know, licensed, so like SpongeBob's, Sonic, Pac-Man, Nicktoons, Godzilla, Avatar, Harry Potter, Scooby-Doo, Fairly Odd, like Pac-Man again, Pokemon, Hobbit, like all these like licensed games. Like this era is I'm replaying a lot of these. The thing is messed up because I had to fix it after I messed up my home path on this machine, but like this is basically what I ooh, the sound. So Spyro, I don't have a ton of experience with because the only one I really played as a kid was let me see if it's here. I think it was, but let me get my title. Hold on. Yeah, Enter the Dragonfly. So Enter the Dragonfly was a fine game. Don't get me wrong. It was a fine game as a kid. a little bit buggy. It was a little bit buggy. And so I looked it up, actually much more recently since I did download all these. And turns out it's known for being extremely buggy. So it's I I didn't even realize it at the time, but I was struggling with an infamously hard game for the time. So that was exciting. But from what I remember of that Spyro game, which again was fine, it was fun. I did like the gem pickup sounds, if it's what I'm thinking of. But I also do remember that game being ludicrously hard at times because things like the dragonflies would like clip out of the map sometimes, so you couldn't catch them. What was I doing? This is why I gotta stop going on these tangents now. Now I need to remember what I was doing. Okay, hold on. Object. Oh, right. What? Why did it? So admittedly, I will say, from having played, especially mainly The Hobbit and Pac-Man from that list, Pac-Man World 2 and The Hobbit GameCube games, I I will say, I think a bit of my memory was slightly tainted by, in a good way, by nostalgia. Because as I'm replaying them, I will admit there are some rough edges on those games that I do not remember being as difficult as they are when I played them as a kid. Like, I don't know what if I got worse just as I got older. Yeah, because Middle Earth is freaking massive. To make it, I guess you didn't say open world, but to me that would make the most sense as an open world game. But that sounds like hard. Like really hard. That sounds like why the most recent Fallouts have failed. Because they tried to make something too big and just couldn't do it. Like, it's... Gotta remember that to make something colossal, you need someone to design a colossal map and then implement it. That's not a small task. That's quite hard to do with polish. Why don't you make the open world one? Why don't you be the change that you want to see? Instead of waiting for someone else to do it. You could, right? That's what I'm doing with this engine. I don't like what Unreal's doing. Literally impossible. Read your message two ago. They will never make a game with a full map of Middle Earth. And then you said every Lord of the Ring game for the rest of time will trace the route that Frodo took in the books. Were those not complaints? Like, it sounds to me like you're complaining. that those things will never happen and that you want them to, right? But then I say, why don't you do it? You come back, it's too difficult, literally impossible. So what was the point of what you said before? Okay. Neat, I guess. Don't really know what they were related to, but okay. Again, you do you. I try to stay focused as much as I can. But like when I talk about something, try to stay on that topic. I'm trying to understand your train of thought. What brought that up? Did I mention Lord of the Rings or something being small or something? Yeah, The Hobbit, which is an early 2000s GameCube game that I showed you in my emulator, and that it's being difficult. Like, what about that relates to the size of Lord of the Rings games aside from the series, like the universe that they all take place in? Like, that's like tangentially adjacent, I guess, but like it's really not on topic. I was talking about game mechanics, not the story. Like, it's fine. I'm just saying it wasn't related to what I was talking about. Like, I'm just trying to understand. That's all. Again, you do you. My dude, I brought up a game that Middle-earth existed in, and then immediately moved on. I also, for what it's worth, I also brought up Pac-Man. Okay? I brought up Pac-Man and The Hobbit, and then talked about mechanics that made those games frustrating, such as movement and design of puzzles. None of that relates to Middle-earth at all. You are simply connecting something that you felt like bringing up. Why? Because I don't know why. You wanted to talk more. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're not related. They take place in the same universe, but I'm talking about mechanics, movement, physics, like collisions, stuff like that. Not the setting it takes place in, not the source material. So don't talk like I'm an idiot because, like, I'm saying they're not related. They're not. You are trying to relate them, but they're not, because I wasn't talking about Middle-earth. I was talking about game mechanics. Do you see the difference, or do I need to spell it out more for you? Like, this is, what, the second, third day you've come into my chat now, talking about something totally unrelated to what I'm doing? Like, I just don't get what your angle is, my dude. Like, and today, actually, going back, now that I think about it, today, I don't even know what you started with today. You kids today, and your newfangled Ajax, and your TLS, and your HSTS, and your SSL. When I was a young man, when we wanted an HTTP server, we coded it from scratch in C or Perl, not even remotely similar languages, I might add. And you just prayed it worked. Like, I just don't get you. Do you want to seem smart? You want to seem super technical? Because I'm literally writing a game engine here. And if you want to try and compete with that, you've got a pretty uphill battle, my guy. Oh, nothing. Just some other guy trying to, I don't know, sound smarter than he is, I guess. Like, I don't know. Ask him. Oh, don't look at this as a reference for difficulty. No, this is not representative of coding. No, don't look. This is way scarier than anything you'll be doing. Don't look, don't be scared away. No. That's cool though. Are you literally like first year in college for it? Or like not even in college yet? And just that's what you're planning on? Before the first year. Cool. Nice. Nice. Very cool. Now, I'm going to tell you something kind of unrelated. It's a little bit related. You'll see. But I'm going to let you in on a secret that's not a secret. My degree, because I've graduated college. That's not a secret. But my degree is in education. Has nothing to do with computers, coding, math, nothing. I used to be a music teacher. So I believe in you. If I can do this, you going to school for it, I believe in you. You're going to make awesome stuff one day. There you go. Hey, you're going to have a huge step ahead of me. Step ahead. You're going to have a huge advantage over me. So if I can do this, oh, the sky's the limit for you. Just, I will say, word of caution, now that I've said all that, don't expect it to be a quick process, because some stuff gets kind of complicated. My original plan, because I used to be a teacher, like I said, my degree's in education. So my original plan after leaving teaching was to take around a year or so to learn, enough like coding, programming to get by in a coding job. And now it's, I think, 4 years later. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to get through. Hey, there you go. That's the best way to do it. The amount of stupid projects I have that technically work but don't don't work that well is massive. My GitHub has like I think 60 things in it now. Maybe it's 50. Yeah, 54. Okay. So it's in the 50s. But like oh, I guess I have deleted some though. So it was probably over 60 at some point. But like yeah, it's just that's the best way to learn stuff. Make stuff, let it break, and then figure out what broke. That's basically what I'm doing. I mean, I run this. Here, I run this. It starts compiling the code. And then you'll see it'll error in a little bit. I think around 50%. Wow, that jumped up a lot more than I thought it would. Cool. Hey, so it got around 60% that time. And now I check the new list of errors and fix them one by one. And that's literally all I'm doing. But I also like systems work a lot more than like your traditional like web type stuff. So this is also much more tedious than your typical app development. Ah, that'll do it. That's fine. That's all I had when I was starting. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it'll what I'm trying to say is like my original goal for myself was to learn as much computer science stuff as I could in one single year. And that turned out to be extremely difficult. Like beyond like something that's like rational, especially for self-teaching. So like it's taken a good like 4 times longer. And again, like you'll obviously have the benefit of professors who know what they're doing, which will speed the process up. But like for me, it's just it every time I thought I reached a level of understanding where I'm like, oh yes, I got it, it turned out there was another layer underneath it that was supporting it. I was like, God, rats. Now I gotta go 1 layer deeper. And honestly, I'm still going. I'm still going, but I've finally gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? I feel comfortable enough to build basically anything given infinite time right now. So now is probably as good a time as any to start making stuff. That's all. I still wouldn't consider myself an expert of basically anything. But I'd like to think I'm good enough at like this style of systems programming, this higher level like user space sort of area of systems programming. So like these sort of tools, LS, grep, and whatnot, and also engine work. Yeah. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like I'm very good with math as well, and it definitely does help. But I will say, programming uses a lot of is it discrete math? No. Yeah, do it. The internet doesn't close, but the store does. Go to the store, come back, then do your domain thing. What was I saying? Yeah, you'll be fine. Computing uses a lot of oh, right. What was it? Discrete. I think it's discrete math, where it's more like counting based than like formula based or anything. And there's also just a lot of memorization. That's the part I really struggle with, is the memorization. Like I can remember which algorithms to use where and whatnot, but like remembering the implementation, especially when you can literally just go to Google and go, hey, give me a binary search in, you know, Python and be fine. Like it's way nicer to yeah, I agree with what Fox said. Like it's basically just mental mapping certain things to how they look on the screen. And it even extends further than that. I mean, if you take a look at my GitHub, you can see, not to, you know, come back here again. Like you can see I've done work in a ton of languages. This one's in C++, Dart, Go. My website's in HTML, CSS, obviously. You can ignore that one. That one's not going well. But Scala, I got C. I got, well, that's Tmux. That's not mine. But this one's mine. This one's in C. I got Zig. I got Rust. I got JavaScript, which I still have to complete that. Do I have any others? I have some, I think, F#, yep, Shell, Odin, Ruby, stuff like that. So, like a lot of not only the what am I trying to say? The constructs within each language map to the general concepts, but they also map to each other between languages. That's annoying. I will say, if you can learn the concepts, like the underlying concepts themselves, instead of learning the language, then you'll have a much easier time switching between them. Yeah, but even going a step further than that, that's one branch of programming. That's web design, and that's it. That's front-end web design, and like that's it. So like, oh, I guess you did mention backend as well. So that's like web programming. So like even that, it's like you sort of just pick a domain and dig into that. Right. That's fair. But what I mean is like, if you can take the underlying concepts of like, okay, this is how data is modeled in general. See, I actually slightly disagree, not because I think yeah, CSS is terrible, but I actually disagree slightly only because game design introduces a huge amount of abstractions that you are not really ever going to dig into. I'm more a fan of like to-do lists, honestly, but like in C. So like, for example, I literally have yeah, I literally have this project is a to-do list in pure C. It's pure C, and yeah, say the second half of that sentence as many times as you need to really let it dig in, really let it sink in, because that's the truest thing you've said. That is a really bad habit of yours. I don't know a single thing you've written. I haven't seen any of it. That is a really bad habit. You would be stunned at how much you can do with a very, very small language. So like, I'll take my to-do list, for example. I mean, it has string handling, IO. Exactly. Bingo. Also, Fox, go to the store before they close, unless you're already on the way somehow. Or unless it's like you have some time, but like go to the store. I want you to get your, you know, thing. But yeah, exactly what they said. In game design, you're mostly calling pre-made stuff. That's was my main concern. Is like, yeah, you can make a lot of cool stuff like really quickly nowadays. Oh, okay, and I guess you're fine. Unless it's like, I don't know. I just live in the middle of nowhere. The closest like, you know, general store to me, like, or grocery store, like full-size grocery store, is like 25 minutes away. So you know, I get paranoid about closing times. But yeah, I agree with Fox. Their game engines are great because they let you do a lot of stuff, but they hand you a lot. How old are you? Just out of curiosity, how old are you? Because you're talking a lot like me from when I started programming. You said before college, right? So I'll just assume you're fairly young. Yeah, exactly. Pre-made. Again, I'm just echoing at this point, but pre-made stuff is not bad. Like, don't get it in your head that pre-made stuff is bad. You as long as you're on a computer, you're using something pre-made. Like, I don't know, there's no other way to put it. You could be writing pure assembly. Guess what? That's pre-made by the OEM because they had to assign all of the assembly codes, like the opcodes, or are they opcodes? I forget. Anyway, that's lower than my expertise. But like the OEM, the like hardware manufacturer had to set it up for you. That's pre-made. Literally everything on a computer is pre-made. So you have to just find the line of how much of it you're willing to accept and how much trade-off there is when you accept it. So like, for example, like using... No, but I am using my own Tmux and Helix. So I consider that good enough. Git is very cool, though, in my opinion. I'm actually really sad that Git is like has like such a stranglehold on the industry. I know, but it's so cool. Like, you're joking, but that's the exact level of programming I love. I like, I would so love if Git didn't exist so that I could write something like that. Because I love that level of programming. Like, that's my thing. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're young. So don't take this the wrong way. I don't mean to like patronize you or anything. It's just the more experience you get with this stuff, you'll start to realize that the enemy isn't like oh, that's a way oversimplification. That's a way oversimplification. But like the more experience you get with this kind of stuff, perfect. But what I mean is the more experience you get with making stuff, the more you'll realize that the enemy isn't... Oh, fair enough. The enemy isn't like pre-made stuff. That's not the enemy. Like, there are actually some really great abstractions out there, and like, even what I'm doing is fundamentally taking someone else's work. I know this is the third time I've pulled up my own GitHub now. I apologize, but like, this is a forked engine. I didn't write this from scratch because that's a downright ludicrous task. Writing a renderer from scratch is like one of the most insane things I could have possibly ever done. So instead of doing that, ignore this. This is because I did I had to clean up the history, so it just counts from the beginning. Instead of doing that, I literally just took Godot, which is open source, and then forked it, and now I'm in the process of taking out the stuff I don't like and replacing it with my own versions. So, like, I'm literally taking something that already exists that actually literally works. Here, I can go to Godot, and then I think I have it built. Yeah, literally. Like, this is Godot engine. This is the working version of it. And then, uh-oh, where'd it go? Like, this is the real engine, and then I, in my own implementation, have this one that might actually not be there. That right now doesn't do anything. It just crashes because I'm in the middle of rewriting it. So, fundamentally, what I'm doing is basically the same as you pulling in a library, only I'm taking it a step further and modifying the library, or in this case, the engine, to behave exactly the way I want it to. So, like... Oh, not even that. Like, complexity is only really... Like, complexity... A lot of people have this... Actually, we're gonna go on a tangent, because... There's this... I don't know what it is, but it's like a thing of... It's a community, I guess, that just, like... They completely bash any and all complexity in programming. Like, they have a whole list of things that quote unquote suck. Like glib. Like, or CMake does kind of suck. Subversion, like, that was an industry standard for a long time. Like, just because they... System D. Yeah, exactly. There's two kinds of complexity. There's the necessary kind, because if you write something complex, guess what? It's gonna have complex logic because there's no way around it, because what you're doing is complex. And then there's unnecessary complexity, where you get people who are like writing a website in JavaScript, right? And they need a function to check if something is a number, like literally like numeric 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So they'll pull in a whole dependency, like a whole multiple megabytes large dependency, just for this one function that's like one line long. Like, that's an example of completely unnecessary complexity. Now that app is a full megabyte larger, or however many megabytes larger, like, just for that one thing, when you could have just written it normally yourself. So it's... Software basically all boils down to a trade-off. How much are you willing to trade off? Good. That's the right mindset to have. Just be prepared, because sometimes it will get very frustrating. Not to say it's bad frustrating, just frustrating, because some of the things are not very clear. If you stick around for the rest, some amount of this stream, and I run into some interesting bugs, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. What about spaghetti code? There you go. Perfect. But like, what I mean is, you'll reach some parts of software where you will reach new levels of frustration, where you're like, I did not realize I could get this frustrated. Like, there have been multiple times on stream now where I've wanted to, and luckily have not, but I have genuinely wanted to punch a hole through my monitor, like, so many times. So many times. I've even ended stream like 2 times, I think, in the few months I've been doing this, because I was just like, I can't, I'm done, I can't do this right now, and just like stormed off. So like, bingo, exactly. It's like, if you love that effort being put in will eventually pay off if you stick with it, then you're gonna love programming. It's just sometimes the upfront cost is very, very high. Like, it can sometimes take a few weeks before something will start to take shape, and that's a little tough to fight through. Like, right now, these errors, I have no idea what state my engine is in. No idea. I can't even build it. It only builds 60%. And when and like the one you saw before that did build, that apparently hasn't been deleted yet, that one crashes immediately. So, yeah. Delayed gratification, a little bit, but I don't know. If you're like me, even just the act of getting closer and seeing the program get closer, like, I cannot even tell you how long it took to get this number right here on screen. I don't know why I'm pointing. This number right here, I cannot even tell you how long it took that to break 20. It's like, you get some delayed gratification because it takes a while to get things perfectly right, but it's also kind of instant because, like, as you can see, I'm on, like, it's not building yet, but that's a lot further than it was even just yesterday or 2 days ago. So, like, that is a form of instant gratification. It's just the full picture is delayed gratification, I guess is a good way to put it. Unless you're making something small, then it's, nice and easy. Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, sometimes progress goes backwards because this is an extremely large project and has a lot of things depending on each other. So if I do things in the wrong order, sometimes progress, like, the percentage will literally count backwards. So that's fun. But yeah, it's all in all, it's like a puzzle game. If you like puzzle games, or just puzzles, or just like getting stuck on something until you're like, oh, that's what it is, and then you finally get it. Like, there you go. This is your thing then. Because, like, that's literally all I'm doing right now, is I'm treating this like a game. Like, I keep reiterating, because this is, again, this is an outlandish project. See? It just did it, 50%, when I was just on 61. This is an outlandish project for one person to be working on, i.e. me. So, in order to not, like, literally go a little bit insane, I have to just sort of treat it like a game, like whack-a-mole almost. Like, the compiler errors show up. I have my list of errors. Right now it's only 83 lines. Before it was 6,000 lines. And then I literally just go one by one and whack the moles. Although some moles are harder to whack than others, because this one is not telling me where it is. Ah. Yep. And sometimes you have to hunt it down like that. And if it wasn't clear what I just did there, like, I won't get too far into it, but basically, like, I saw this error from here, from this line. So I went to this line. So, okay, I don't see what I was expecting to see there. So it must have come from the thing that's happening here. So I used one of the code actions to go to the definition of this, and that's where I found it. So like that's the type of thing. And then I was able to change it from a typed array. You can see, again, I don't know why I'm pointing. From the typed array that you can see right there to just an array. And now I have to fix this error, but like that's the type of thing I mean. It's like you sort of have to do a little sleuthing around and sort of like dig through a little bit and try to, you know, reverse engineer almost like what's supposed to happen and then try to make a way for it to happen. It's almost like architecture. Like if you've ever, I don't know, done a drafting class or anything. I don't know. That might be kind of a niche thing, but like, if you've ever thought about how like, you know, architecture fits together and stuff like that, it might be structured. Like that's kind of a similar thing. That might have been a bad example. Ignore that. That was. Now I'm just talking for the sake of talking. But I might as well talk you through the rest of this error. So this thing that's currently yelling at me, I need to update also in its header file. What would that be? Open XR spatial entity extension H. God. And now I need discover spatial entities with component data. Discover, yep. And now I just need to update the type. And there we go. They should match now. Give it a second. There we go. Error gone. Yeah, that works. I'll take it with you. Like, the point of a nice umbrella is, like, trust me, you don't want to have to use it constantly, because then you're, well, I guess it might not be super windy there, but where I am, it tends to be kind of windy most of the time when it's raining. So, like, it's every time you use an umbrella is a bit of a risk. So, a risk of it, like, you know, like, flipping the wrong direction outward. So, like, that's what I would always do, is I would have a little, like, it was called a pocket umbrella, but, like, listen, I am light enough to where if anyone's gonna fly away from the wind, it's gonna be me, okay? And if I couldn't pull it off, listen. I'm a very light person, okay? I have actually been blown by the wind. Not, like, off the ground, obviously, but, like, it made my walk faster. So that was exciting. But, like, you don't want to ruin it right away. The idea is to have it so that you, like, have it when you need it, and then can just, like, put it, you know, aside when you don't. At least to me, that's what a nice umbrella would be. You could fly off to the store now that you're the only one remaining here. And it's been a few minutes. I'll still be here. I'm going till 4. Well, 4 my time. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Perfect timing. Look at that. Hey, you better not be driving, though. You better not be driving when you sent that message. Wait, why is it not? Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, good. Good, good. I wanted to walk to the store because I actually also just went to the store. There is one close enough to Maine, but it's like it's like a small convenience store. And then I guess there is also a gas station kind of near me, but that one's not that great either. So I did go to that store earlier, and I thought about walking because it's finally like not disgustingly hot. Well, it hasn't even been that hot lately, but it has been like disgustingly humid. And today was like one of the first nice days in a while, but my Achilles is currently a little messed up from skating the past few days. So I was like, you know. Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking like small corner stores, same. Like I could probably throw us a 2 liter from the store to my. It also helps that the store is at a much higher elevation than I am, but like no, the corner store is super close to where I am. It's just not there's. It just doesn't have a ton of stuff. Oh, you lucky, lucky. My hometown was like that. I mean, it was a little further than like walking distance, but when you got to like the main street with all the like stuff, they just had everything. Probably at least one of every fast food chain you can think of. Nice. Oh, interesting. You planned the last half first. I guess I could kind of see that actually. Thinking up some fun ways to end it out. Where are you going? Are you? I'm assuming you're picking like a city to explore, and not just like sightseeing all through Japan. Yes, you have mentioned. And that is what gave away that you were not the person I thought you were originally. Okay. Oh, okay. Fun. Fun. That should be exciting. I guess it kind of depends on what you're into, but are you like obviously the plan is to meet your friend there, but like in terms of things you're doing, are you more of like an attractions, like events kind of person, or more of like a sightseeing, just going to the different places and you know drinking it all in type person? Because like I would love to go to Japan, and actually I think my cousin is maybe currently there. Forget why though. um oh, fun. Very cool. I'd love to go to Japan sometime. If nothing else, just to see like the architecture and whatnot. I don't know what it is. I just really like what they've done with the place. You know, I just think it's stunning. But I want my Japanese to be better first, in that I don't speak any. So it would be kind of difficult to do much. Well, actually, I've heard English literacy in Japan is actually very good. So I'm sure I'd be fine, but I'd at least want to try, you know? Though honestly, I'd love to visit China too, and Hong Kong, and maybe Taiwan too. Something about it, just I don't know. Gotcha. Hey, can't go wrong with that. That's the point of a trip is to enjoy it. So, might as well. Whatever's gonna make it the best, it'll be. These file names are just gonna be the death of me, I swear. I think, let me see really quick, because sometimes my cousin will occasionally post a story where he is. Osaka. Yeah, so he's in Osaka. I think. At least that's what it said. Might not be up to date, but that's what the thing says. So. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice plus. Yeah, I want to travel more. I was actually supposed to go to Dubai in like 2018, I think, as part of like an education thing that this group that a friend of mine was in that had a sudden opening was doing. So he called me and was like, "Hey, are you free? You definitely want to be free to do this." And so I was gonna do that, but unfortunately they cut our funding last minute, so that didn't happen. Unfortunate, but I'd still like to go traveling one day. Huh? 841. What? Nice. Fascinating. Yeah, I still have back from I used to do this like touring music thing back when I was like high school, college age. And so I still have like numerous crash pads. Numerous, at least like 3 or 4. And one of them is really nice too. So I'm good. If I ever don't have a bed, I have like 4 of them. That's very nice of your friend to provide a place for you. All right. What is happening with the LSP right now? 603. What? Now that's a keeper of a friend right there. That's a real friend. I'm sorry, what is... Oh, I see it. Well, I don't know if that's it or not, but I see that something is there. Okay, there we go. Hey, that's pretty good. That's solid. Can't fault that. That's really good, actually. For free? Where? 27274. Oh. I... Okay, I mean, hey, that's fair. That's a fair, you know, trade. I mean, hey, that sounds like a win-win, to be honest. A little I scratch your back, you scratch mine type thing. Very cool. I'm lucky I don't really need an off-site thing, really. I mean, my own cloud backups plus a few hard copies myself. That's plenty for me. Especially with memory prices with how they are. Or, not memory, storage prices, how they are right now. That's a super solid plus, too. Oh, man. Just be careful, because Japan is notorious for being very, very strict. Notably Nintendo, in particular. So just tread lightly if you do anything with their stuff. Make sure it's all on the up and up, because they're scary. I think I've told you about their, like, $10 million lawsuit, right? Against that one guy who just owes them $10 million now for the rest of his life. Good, good. I mean, Sony's still a little scary, but they're nowhere near Nintendo. Nintendo's terrifying. Sony keeps losing hundreds of millions of dollars on games that they think are gonna go well, but their legal team is in shambles. Nintendo's doing okay though, so they're a lot scarier, in my opinion. I mean, anything can be ISO copied to a server. I mean, files are just files. I'm just saying, be careful who made the files. Two, 4, 1, 3. Oh, I think I fat fingered that. God, how many? I'm 100% certain they know that. I don't know if you realize this, but the early Nintendo games, the programming of things like the early Pokemon games is like nothing short of insanity. You know how they were written, right? I am 100% certain they know how programming works. They literally did they actually design the Silicon too. I always forget that part. I know they did the assembly programming. I do not remember. No, okay. I still cannot get out. Although, to be fair, I guess Roller Coaster Tycoon is still the more impressive feat. Back when it was first made, there was no such thing as a standard chip. Everything was custom made. That's what I'm saying. Someone had to design it. Like that's in the early days of game development. They were making custom stuff. I don't remember who specifically designed it. But I'm pretty sure they used like custom silicon. Because it's non-standard assembly, isn't it? Or is it standard assembly? I mean, not that there is a standard assembly. There's like a million of them, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that's what made the early Pokemon games so impressive. Is like, they're serious engineering feats. And yeah. 80/80 like. Neat. Wait. Unknown type name size T? I'm sorry, what? That's not a... I guess that's not a language. Like a standard language feature. Is it? Wait. Is it? Okay, it's in... Oh, C standard IO. Okay. I don't know which of those is the lightest. Standard F. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I wish they would do it the other way, but it's fine. It's fine. Probably. Huh? Did I spell it wrong? C standard debt. Huh? I, oh, I didn't even notice. Was that a C file? It was a C file. This is this is why I think it's stupid that people use .h for C and C++ header files. This whole project uses .h. This whole project uses .h for header files, regardless of if they're for C or C++. If you have a project that uses both languages, because they're not the same language, you should be labeling them differently so that you can tell them apart. Nice. Now, I have to admit, I'm not a big beer person. It's just a little bitter for me. And I'm already a kind of a picky eater, so. But I hope you enjoy. Oh. That's fair. That's fair. I wouldn't know which ones are which, to be perfectly honest. Unless they're like way over the top visually, like with the labels. But because those are usually pretty easy to spot. But otherwise, I would just be like, I don't they look like beer to me. That's kind of the funny thing about me is I'm like ultra specific and picky about the things that I'm picky about. But the things that I'm not picky about, I could not care less. And half the time I don't even understand the difference. And I'm just like, "Oh, okay, cool. Neat. Apparently those are different." But meanwhile, if you know, asking me about something that I'm genuinely picky about, which is not a small amount of things, in fairness, like I can give you like pages and pages, like a novel's worth of reasons why, like, I think that. So it's just interesting. Interesting that one person, e.g. me, can be both at the same time, super, like, absurdly picky, and also not at all. And I think this is the one I just did not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, see, even in those descriptions. So the thing with me and beer is I've always described it a little bit like it just tastes kind of like liquid bread to me. And the descriptions that you just gave me, a good old wheat beer, just immediately brought me back to what I usually say. Is I'm just like, it tastes like liquid bread. I don't know. Maybe I've only ever had bad ones, or like the fancy schmancy ones that I need to have like a refined palate for or something. Oh god, my palate is the opposite of refined. That's not true at all. I'm a very picky eater because I have very, very strong taste buds. Oh, I just had dark ones. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I've disliked them, like, outright. Like, some drinks, like, let me think of something I've outright disliked. I've had some, like, white wines. It might have been a champagne, I don't know. That was, like, so sweet. I disliked it. But, like, with beers, I'm just like, it's fine. You know, if I have to drink it, I will. I can get it down without much issue, because I love bread, don't get me wrong. Love bread, love carbs. But, like, liquid bread, it's not that bad. It's just, you know, I'd rather just eat bread. A Corona. I I've had Corona seltzers, I think. And they were, like, fine. I just, I don't really drink anymore. Well, I don't drink anymore. So, now I wouldn't like any of them, I'm sure. Because, like, that's the other thing, is, like, the taste... To me, alcohol has a taste. Like, a very, very noticeable taste, regardless of what the actual drink is. It could be beer, wine, it could be gin, vodka. The alcohol in it, to me, tastes like something, and I don't like that taste. It's, like, sharp. It's, like, thin, but also sharp. I don't know, it's really hard to describe, but I just don't like it, so I don't drink anymore. That's not the only reason I don't drink anymore, but that's a big reason, is I literally just don't like it. Tastes yucky to me. I'd rather have a nice soda. Oops. Oh wait, no, I was right the first time. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I, like, even at those levels, though, I would start to feel, like, the yuckiness. Like, that like, gross, almost. Like, not quite hungover, but, like, that sort of sensation, but like even just as soon as I start. Like, I don't know, something about it just did not agree with me. I don't know, maybe I just have a sensitive stomach or something, but yeah. That's good. That was the other thing, is I kind of had trouble pacing myself. Oh my god. Do it in a branch. So, Git's not particularly heavy. And then you can just delete the directory. You could also just make a backup file. That works too. Just, you know, copy file name dot back. You can't? I'm pretty sure you can. If Git works on my Unreal games, I'm fairly certain it'll work on a config file. That's what that is, right? Some kind of config, I assume. Okay, but then can't you just set it back? That's what I'm saying. Like, everything in Linux is just a file. So, like, in theory, you can do whatever you want to them, and then as long as you know how it started, you can, in theory, get it back there. And I didn't mean like a dot config. To me, I call Docker files configs because that's what they are. The Docker binary reads the Docker file and executes different things. That's a config. So, like, that's what I mean by config. Just like, is it a file that gets read by something? Or some other, you know, kind of source of truth, let's say, like that stores a set of information that something else uses. Question mark. That was a question. Is it that? Just because it follows the same exact naming convention as makefiles, Docker files, my own lash file, the git ignore, etc., etc. in naming scheme. I guess not git ignore, but you see what I'm saying, right? many of these are there? How long is this file? Oh, it's 8,000 lines. Okay. Okay, that explains a little more. This is still ridiculous, though. This is absolutely the most of these I've seen in a single file. Am I done, finally? Oof. That's rough. Will admit, that is rough. My DNS got weird the other, I think like a week or two ago. I forget what happened. I think I had accidentally unplugged my router and then replugged it back in. And something didn't agree with the handshake. Wait. I thought I searched all these. What? Oh, whoops. What did I do that for? Man, my muscle memory is getting real weird if that's the thing it tried to do next. Must have just zoned out there. I have no explanation for that. Finally. Okay. Now I can do that. Oh, I didn't even look at... Okay. Nope. Oops. see something. Hey, that's what we call a don't ask questions and just appreciate it resolution. That's what we call one of those. Is a go, yes, that's exactly what's supposed to happen, and feel the appreciation that it did. Hold on. There's got to be a way you can see this. Hold on. Can I really not? It's ridiculous. Okay, fine. Whatever. Twitch mobile app is terrible. What? Can you turn off again? Yes, it did. Nice. Hey, again, that's a don't ask why, but just be happy it happened. One. You're kidding me. Please tell me this will fix a good bit of them. Please tell me this will fix them. Okay, good. Good, good. Guess so. I guess so. But hey, now you know. Apparently those two things are correlated. I did, so thank you. Oh, this is just... unfortunate. Hate to see it. Alright, why is this? No, I cannot. Okay, why is it... Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Yeah. Gotta love it. Wait. Huh? Why can I not? I feel like I should be able to... What? Why can I not copy this? Can I really not copy all those at once? It's so annoying. What? Fun. Oh. Oh, neat. Nifty. Then what was it? It was... Huh? Oh. Okay. So I need... So I need get caption. I need get input port count. Get input port type. Get input port name. Oh, wait. Oh, those are different. Oh, I see. I see. Oh. No? Or wait, I need a... Fire. Why? Okay. Oh! I don't want to hear it. Oh. Okay. Why? Oh my god. Oh. Fine. It's right here. It's right there. What do you mean? Okay. Visual shader node. Get caption. That's this one. Which one has the diagnostics? Okay. Okay. Get caption. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. They're all right there. It's okay. My laptop, ever since I started working at my desktop more, at this machine that I'm currently at, my laptop has seemed like it has been absolutely dying because the fans kick up for basically everything. And it makes me think that I'm just completely murdering my poor machine. When in reality, it's just a little warm in here, but that poor thing. The fans kick up for everything. What do you mean? They're right here. They are right here. They're right here. I don't. What is it talking about? It might be a type mismatch. It's either a type mismatch, I'm thinking, or like. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't checked on Quen in a long time. I think over a year. Wonder how they're doing. I haven't really even been on Hugging Face much, to be perfectly honest. I feel like I have all these correct. Neat. Oh wait, this isn't right. This isn't even the right file. I have that. Is it? It's gotta be just. That's gotta be it, right? Oh, that's how you do multiple. Oh. Well, it's not helpful now, but that would have been helpful a while ago. Huh. They'll know, huh? Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, this one wasn't in. What the hell? How did I do that? Oops. Void, okay, string, okay, good. Will that fix anything? No. Huh? It's complaining about those methods specifically. But... Oh, they start here. I don't think any of that... I copied them directly from the header file. There's no way. It's too zoomed in. There is literally no way. Huh? Wait. Okay, great. That would have been way easier. Thanks for telling me. I guess I did have to write those anyway. This is why I hate OOP. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Why? Okay, but... That has to be one of the worst designs I've ever seen in anything. I'm just curious to see what it says. But that should... I cannot believe it's being this dense. This is also how I just check my understanding of things. If I can get the computer to concede its point, then I generally understand it pretty well. And if I can't, then I probably don't understand it as well. Oh, I must have already done this one. Ah, there we go, finally. Yep. Yes. I don't get why that was so hard for it to concede. Like, if you mark something as abstract, and then you still provide a method for it, an implementation for it, boom, compiler error. Or so it should be. But apparently not. I literally searched every single... visual shader node. You know what? Let's just search equals 0. The semicolon. I feel like my regular expression should have caught that. Dot star means 0 or more of any character, new lines included. Or so it should be. Oh wait, no, that was right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this the one I just did? I wasn't paying attention. I was not. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble focusing today. Guess I didn't sleep very well. Well, according to my phone, I didn't sleep very well, but I don't know if I trust that. I felt pretty okay this morning. Although I guess I'm being awfully forgetful now, so I don't have a whole lot to stand on there. Oh, whoops. What? Very good. Um... Okay. Zip reader. Yeah, I haven't messed with this one yet. I don't know why, that was just a fun name of a file. It's literally nothing special about it at all, but for some reason I found it fun. Gotta love it. Oh, wait. You know what? I'll take being easily amused over the opposite. I like liking stuff. It's fun. I like having fun. Not having fun sounds boring. Oh, I know. Part of the problem. Yeah, down the hatch. Well, this isn't gonna be pleasant. Actually, I'm just curious. I want to check something. What? Oh, it does work. Oh. Mad. I mean, it's fine, but... Oh my god. Wait. What? Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. That means all the errors are actual errors. Oh no. Oh. God, they're all different too. Like they alternate back and forth between different. I'm sorry, what? That's not what register T is supposed to do. What? Back? Oh, that was right. There we go. Now, I don't know what happened the first time. Oh god, it's still at 101. Mm. Oh my god, they're all different. They're all different. Oh, well, that's handy. Oh my god. It's still at 101. This is ridiculous. Oh, wait, I just realized these are not all the same issue. Or are they? Wait. Oh, they are. Okay, good. How am I still at 101? This is ridiculous. I'm doing like 5 or 6 at a time. And it's still... It's still at 101. I think that just did the wrong thing. What? What? What does that mean? Oh, man. I have to re-record it. Can't do that. Good enough. How is it still at 100 and what? This is ridiculous. This is actually insane. Can't I just... Oh, come on. Really? Hang on. You know what? I'm a little tempted. Okay. Hear me out. I might regret this. Oh, yeah, see, I can't. I can't just blindly select them all because they're not all errors. But... no, there's no way I can differentiate them. I might as well just keep doing it like this. How long is this file? 11,000 lines. I'm not even halfway done yet. Oh my god. No wonder it's not going anywhere. Oh my god. I'm not even halfway done. Oh my god. Okay, in that case, let me just... yeah, see, it's not all of them. Okay. Now... if I... or... okay. Hey, that worked out. That was pretty good. Oh no, I wonder why those didn't get saved. In theory... Oh, wait, hold on. No. Oh, no, no. No, go back. Yeah, why didn't those ones get saved? Hold on, let me let it wrap around. Yeah. Oh. Well, some of those should work. At undo. That one's undo. I see. I see. That's why. Hey, that's even better. Look at that. And I guess for these annoying ones, I'll just do that. Do it manually. Oh, hey, look at that. That's pretty handy. And then more of the annoying ones that are on different lines. It's my fault because that's how I have the formatter set up. Oops. Oh, wait, I can't do that on this too. What am I doing? Wait, what? Oh. Isn't that the one I... No, I guess it's not, obviously. They just look so similar. Also, I just realized my shoulders are... Oh my god. Very stiff. Ooh. Oh, wow. That was something. Alright. There we go. Finally. Sheesh. And hey, look at that! Perfect timing, right when I end. Alright, let's see how much that gives me for a build. I'll add my commits and we'll be good to go for today. Oh, come on. Oh, please, come on. Come on. I don't think it's gonna do it. Okay, this It's taking a long time to error. Jeez. I'm a little nervous to see how many errors there are. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. Make sure... Oh, that's right, I've made a new branch, I forgot. Okay, that works. I kind of... He wants to merge this branch. Or merge the other branch with this one, but... Nah, it's fine. I can merge it with main and pull it into the next branch. It's fine. Reaches 60%, and then was there anything different about it? Anything interesting? No? Okay. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty. That's all I got for today. Nice short stream, half day. Next time is gonna be on... I forget when. On... the 22nd, so Monday, full day. At 11, my time, EDT, so... I hope you enjoyed the little bit I did today. But that's all I got for you. Nice short, sweet one for the day. So, if you did, hope to see you again sometime, or live. And, I don't know, that's about it.